Well, that's right. According to the bill, decades of scientific research show PFAS, a family of synthetic chemicals known as forever chemicals, are toxic and carcinogenic. They're called forever chemicals because they don't break down easily in the environment or the human body. A new law bans perfluoroalkyl and polyfluoroalkyl substances, also known as PFAS, from firefighting equipment. Matt Ron, a research director at Wildfire Conservancy, explains that PFAS are used in the protective gear for firefighters as a moisture barrier. He tells me the firefighters can be exposed to these chemicals both through their own gear and through exposure to man-made materials that become aerosolized when burned.
It's still pretty early in our understanding of how these forever chemicals really do impact the human body. But what we do know is they can lead to increased rates of cancer and decreased ability to fight off cancers as well.
Matt shares that the message here is that our state is recognizing the importance of protecting firefighters, but says this is just one step in many that need to be taken. And he points out firefighters are experiencing occupational exposure beyond which the human body was ever meant to endure.
I think this bill in particular is a big step toward recognizing the fact that our firefighters are being exposed to a lot of carcinogenic substances on a regular basis. And unfortunately, some of those substances were actually in the protective gear that they're wearing.
I also spoke with CAL FIRE San Diego County Captain Robert Johnson about this bill becoming law.
CAL FIRE takes seriously the safety of the employees, and we recognize that it's important to lead by example. And that's why we want to be able to identify the most safest available equipment that still meets the needs of the department and serves the mission of the department.
He says they're also promoting a clean gear culture.
This involves making sure that any personal protective equipment that has been worn on an emergency incident where it may have accumulated any carcinogens or PFAS chemicals inside the material just from the exposure to the element is cleaned thoroughly and efficiently to remove any of those chemicals.
And according to Assemblymember Matt Haney's office, under the new law, Cal OSHA will be required to set a timeline and safety standard based on scientific research to phase out PFAS and turn out gear statewide starting in 2028. Back to you.